able to go 2 more years at that?
Well, I think the under-23 is quite important, this championship, because, you know, like many of those young kids, they are already strong, they have been good juniors, but it's still a long way to go to like become number one in your country and to become a top international level player, where they have a chance to fight like their ages.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like it. I like to see them. It's in a sort of a concentrated age bracket, because of course when they step out here, you've got anybody and everybody in the world. But it's that European under-23s is nice for us. It's good within the EJU to have a look at those players. And as I say, that's where I saw him first, and he did look good.
Well, it was the third after 2 years, and the first one where he was back to his old qualities, and yeah, it's okay.
Was he in Paris a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. He won first match, and second match he lost with the Uzbek.
Whilst we were talking, but the other thing that has changed is that this is a year when normally in the 4-year cycle, this one, and to be honest, 2010 would normally have been a bit flat, a bit dead. But moving the qualification points, even though we know that the points that you score here will go down over that 4-year period, by putting points in 2009, we've got a good turnout. And if you look at some of the names there, some of the quality, I don't think they would have been here had it not been for the fact that it's a qualification point scoring event. And I think maybe that's a good way to go, to spread the qualification over a longer period rather than trying to squash it and concentrate it into just that end. I mean, for example, with Tobias, with injuries, maybe in this year, if he picks up an injury, he's already got some points behind him. You know, whereas if you come, for example, last year in the under-73s, I don't know if you remember the boy from Spain, and he was European silver medalist.
Yeah, and still didn't make it.
Kiyoshi Uematsu couldn't qualify because there was no qualification points available to him here, and he got injured in this year, so you only had that 1 year to qualify. So maybe there's something to offer as many opportunities for qualification as possible.
Well, it changes the system, and I think it as you said, maybe it's for the athletes, it's a bigger chance if they have the quality. You need to work different. Usually the first 2 years of one Olympic period, you could like the competition results were not that important. You could work on different things, you know.
Go where you want. Take rest.
Yeah. Now it's
you need to think about it. Yeah. Although the value of the points really by the time you come to year 4 is quite reduced. In fact, they disappear to make sure that you get a number next to your name and you get given a quarter. So at least you have that, like a bit of safety. I mean, we've seen already down in the women's, the under 52 kilo, the little Chinese girl, He Hong Mei, she won this 2 years ago, but hasn't been anywhere since, because the girl that went to Beijing in her weight was the double Olympic champion. So they sent her places. She got, most of the spots. And then they sent another girl. So here comes this girl, no ranking, nothing, and she gets drawn with some really tough players. But she's actually, I mean, she could have gone to Beijing and she may have won it.
Yeah, of course.
Because she's number 2 in China, and the other girl is a double Olympic champion. So here you are, you come in here, you've got your qualification points, and here comes someone with no points who's actually really, really top. Benjamin Darbele, under 66 kilos, he's gone up to 73. No ranking at 73. Aaron Sieber, the Cuban, although he got put out,